Alright, yo, what up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube, Twitch, Rumble and Kick channels. Make sure you guys subscribe and follow. Now today's live stream is gonna be on since Christmas is coming up, and apparently there are clueless people out there that really don't understand how simple men are, apparently, and what kind of gifts to give them. Sometimes we're so simple that you don't even need to give anything at all, and all you have to do is not waste our money. If you have a job, use your own money to get simple presents that we could actually use. But uh, I am subscribed over here. I'll show you guys. Let me just change the screen. I am subscribed to Dirty Civilian, okay, as a Mexican American U.S. Marine Corps veteran. All right, I am doing this podcast reaction type of live stream, uh, and let's get on with this video right here. So I highly suggest men subscribe to people like Dirty Civilian or Grantham. Well, not Grantham does more. No, actually Grantham too, but I'm not subscribed to them for now. I'll subscribe to them later. But anyways, Dirty Civilian, I'm subscribed to them. You should too. All right, they just made a movie. They usually I've seen one of their Christmas videos, like I think last year or 2 years ago. They made three so far. You guys could find it on their YouTube channel, and I'm pretty sure in the video somewhere they're gonna like advertise their other videos for it. But let's check this 2025 gift guide for men. All right. It's not for men to use, it's for other people to use to get gifts for men. All right. Stuff guys actually use, not junk. All right. So go ahead, give them a subscribe, and let's check out their video, you guys. They've been doing really fucking well on like maybe making cinematic type of skits and shit. They're so fucking entertaining. I highly recommend watching their videos and stuff. You guys will learn some stuff, a lot of stuff. Anyways, let's get on with this.
Every December.
Oh, full disclosure, I am currently 3D printing a phone case for my mother, for her iPhone 11. So I already printed one out. All right, using the 3D printer that I have. If you guys want to purchase that as a gift for a dude, Centauri Carbon. It's, I wouldn't say expensive, but it's not cheap. All right, it's one of the value for the money for a 3D printer it's Centauri Carbon. Just search it up on Google. 3D printing is a great hobby, and a lot of dudes will find this useful. Like I never have to ever purchase my own cell phone case ever again. I could just spend a little bit of money, 25 bucks for a whole roll. I'll show you guys a whole big ass roll of filament. All right, 2 kilograms worth, and I could print a crap ton of stuff that I actually can use around that. And just about stuff that could help improve your life. But anyways, this is not a advertisement for or a sponsorship for Centauri Carbon and stuff. I'm not even monetized on YouTube yet, or any of my channels actually. So help me out. Give me them likes, them subscriptions, and follows. Anyways, let's get on with the movie. Yeah.
He gives everything he has, to family, to bills, to blinking lights and endless errands. He smiles through the small talk with in-laws and distant relatives. He fights through maddening traffic, exhaustion, and overstimulation. Every ounce of himself is given, just so the season will shine for everyone else. And yet the hope remains that maybe, just maybe, there's still some magic left for him this Christmas season.
Oh. Let me just go back real quick. I forgot to check whether I actually turned on the audio for you guys to be able to hear stuff on the desktop. I think so. Yeah, it's on. Full screen and shit. Full disclosure, I did watch the little cinematics and maybe like a few seconds of like when they actually started talking. Um, so if you see a smile early, yes, I did see it ahead of time. But then I'm like, you know what? I should. They do such a great fucking job at making YouTube videos. Might as well. I mean, it's kind of like promoting. I hope it's not seen as like I'm taking their stuff as my content. This is not my content, all right? This is again, this is Dirty Civilian. I just really like their videos and stuff, and want to spread the cheers, right? Especially this is important, all right? No one gives a shit about men, all right? People need to give more shits about us, all right? Just one shit every now and then.
Stop. Don't move.
Josh, have you been a good boy this year?
Put your hands up.
I brought you a gift.
What are you talking about?
It's the one thing you've always wanted. In fact, it's the one thing that every man wants for Christmas.
No,
Oh, yes.
you didn't.
Oh, I absolutely did.
What do you guys think it is? What do you guys think it is, you guys? All right. I mean, again, U.S. Marine Corps veteran. All right. I'm Mexican American, but the race and ethnicity doesn't really matter. All veterans, like, I think all guys think about this as well. All right. Do you guys want to guess? I'll give you guys a few seconds. Guess. Just guess. All right.
Did you give me a home invasion for Christmas?
Roger that. One each, home invasion brought to you by Santa. Kitchen, 10 o'clock.
No lie, I'll believe in Santa if this actually starts happening. If this were to happen, then I'll start believing in Santa again. I haven't ever believed in Santa. I always knew. Oh wait, should I be kids? If you're watching this, whoever's watching this, because I lock it to 18 and above, anyways. Do not watch this in front of your kids if they still believe in Santa, because yeah.
How did you know? I never even wrote you a card or anything. I'm not even supposed to be that excited about this, but you knew every guy wants this kind of thing. And still, it was your idea. It wasn't mine. I'm just here partaking. I'm defending my house. This is the best Christmas ever.
It's not over yet. I got you something else.
Santa Claus. You did not have to. This is the one. You got it. And it fits. You got my size. Oh, wow. This is amazing. You even wrote me a card. No one writes me cards anymore. Dear Joshua, you've been such a good boy this year. I wanted to get you a brand new rifle and the perfect sling bag just for EDC. P.S. It has a couple extra goodies on the inside that you will need on your journey. P.P.S. Check your 3 o'clock.
Oh man, that was really cool. Hey, I think it'd probably be a good time to check the perimeter. I'd probably start on the north side, and you know what? I'll be on drone.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome. Yo, Dirty Civilian, you guys need to like get into like making actual movies and shit. Even if it's on YouTube, like make whole ass. I'm pretty sure you guys already did like one or two, but maybe this one is a full movie. But anyways, you guys can straight up like just make you guys' own movies, military movies, whatever. Just you guys already have all the content and ideas on your guys' own channel. You guys can make movies great again, okay?
Oh, great shot, man. That was a great shot. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look low. Look low. Look low. All right, hey, there's another one on the west side. Now listen up. Check your bag and make it quiet. Okay, that was good. It was a little messy, but that was good, Josh. Okay, here's the deal. We got to continue clearing this perimeter. We got to clear the west side, so you're going to continue to clear counterclockwise. When you make this next left turn, high, low, high. Do you understand me? High, low, high. Okay, get moving, dude. Great work. I have one last gift for you. This man at the table is responsible for killing families every night.
And yet, here he dines. Oh my gosh. Is this just like that scene from Sicario, except without the wife and kids and all this stuff? Kids, it was kind of messed up.
Check the back panel of your pack. Do it now.
I can take it from here. Don Poracho. Habla inglés?
See?
Now he said Don Borracho. Is that French? And then right now they're gonna be speaking Espanol. Okay, that's pretty funny.
Then we speak English.
Never mind.
The man that sent you here, you think he's any different? Where do you think I learned it from?
He learned it from Santa?
It was never personal.
Yeah, sure. Blame Santa.
It is for me.
Hey, Josh, I cleaned up the mess from last night. It's what I do. Son, I'll see you next year. Oh, and P.S. I slipped sleeping meds to the whole family so you could sleep in. If they're not awake by noon, I would probably call 911.
That's a fucking great present. Peace and quiet.
If you're
Knock 'em
seeing
all
this
out.
video and you're wondering to yourself, does he actually want a home invasion? Unequivocally, the answer is yes, absolutely.
But
he
on
does.
God mode, where you can't actually get shot.
True,
Like
very
the opposite
true.
of a nightmare where you can't pull the trigger. This one is like no one can pull the trigger. on
And
you.
your gun is stuck on full auto,
Yeah.
in a good way. Now, unfortunately, that's not something that you can actually get for him. But the purpose of this video,
Sorry to keep interrupting, but technically you can.
Just don't. It's
you need
not
access to the
legal.
dark web. You need like an Onion client for your
Oh,
computer.
okay.
And then, well,
wrong
that's a
video.
completely different.
Yeah, cut
Moving
yourself
off
off
track.
right there.
I'll shut up.
The point is, this is the third year that we've done this. The first time that we did this, it was a little bit of a joke, and it was kind of fun for us to point out that we hate when people, specifically our family, spend money on us. And
I put it at half volume. Let me put it up just a smidge. Let me know if you guys want me to put the volume up a bit. But you guys go to their damn. It's their brand new video. It came out 9 hours ago. Dirty Civilian 2025 gift guide for men. Stuff guys actually use, not junk.
And it's kind of just a waste, especially when it's our own money that we earn throughout the year. So we wanted to give some wives, some sisters, some mother-in-laws, some ideas on what guys actually want. Now, these are typically the things where if you ask him, hey, what do you want for Christmas? He's not going to be like, actually, there's this fire starting kit that's obscure and hard to find, but it does this. And that actually can be a little bit hard for him to do. So
we don't sit around and think about what we want for Christmas.
Not at
We're
all.
figuring out how are we going to afford to buy Christmas presents for everyone else.
Exactly.
This is what we do. We come up with these ideas that we know other dudes would like, that we know we could buy our buddies, and it's like, now you can take this video, send it to all of your friends and family, and just be like, I don't have any ideas for Christmas. You've asked me 50 times. I have no idea. Just watch this video and pick something on it. Pick something out from it.
Right.
So.
Exactly. So
In our family, we don't celebrate anything, not even our birthdays. It's just another day. We find it weird, like all my brothers and I. I'm one of three. I'm the youngest of three males. We just find it weird. We buy our own shit. It's been that way our whole lives. We're the ones that buy shit for other people. All right, we're not the ones that receive the gifts usually. And when we do, no matter what it is, we remember. Like my niece, Lorena, thanks for that beanie and the scarf, even though I don't really use it. It's in my closet. It is starting to get cold now, so I might use it. I don't usually wear a hat. I don't like wearing hats or beanies, but I'll wear hoodies if it's attached to like a hoodie or a jacket. But you won't really see me wearing hats and stuff unless, only in the Marine Corps because you had to. But other than that, like, it wouldn't make sense. Anyways, back to the video.
with that, we have different pricing tiers. These are going to range from sub $5 all the way up to, I mean, if you want to spend $300, you can, but most of these are going to range from the like $40 to $120 price range. Also, if you want to go back to the previous 2 years, 2023 and 2024, ton of different ideas.
All right, I'm going to pause it right there for you guys. So you guys go to Dirty Civilian, just type in Christmas, and then their other videos will come out. Let's see, that one came out a year ago, and another one 11 months ago. What? Gifts for Dudes, 2024 gift for dudes. So they made like 2 videos close in range to each other. Alright. What dudes actually want for Christmas, $2,200 gift guide for our wives and families. Okay, gift guys actually want $5 to $1,000 gift guide for your fam. 2024. I'll probably watch them. Probably not right now though.
Ideas in there. We are not duplicating. We're just coming up with new ideas as best as we can every year, which is surprisingly really hard to do.
Yeah, next year it's just going to be peace and quiet.
Yeah.
I'll be peace.
Yep, that's all we need.
Well, that's really good, actually. So, with that, you want to start with the cheapest?
Let's go cheap to pricey.
Deal. All right, first on the list, guys, is a grease pencil. Now, I know that sounds kind of funny, but for anyone who's spending a ton of time outside, we're always trying to figure out how to take notes and write something down. So we've previously in other videos talked about write in the rain pens, and those are great options, but you're not always writing on...
Pause for a second. Already got it. Right in the rain kit. I made a fucking unboxing video on it. I got my right in the... Oh, wait, let me turn on my light right here. I got a solar charger with a light on it for camping or whatever. I got my Write in the Rain book right here. I'm sure they're gonna talk about map pens, right? Well, they're talking about the grease pen. I don't have a grease pen. You could just use a pencil with it, but I got map pens, the permanent ones over here. The kit came with, the Write in the Rain kit came with a pen that works on it. Basically, it's waterproof. The pen, I think, oil-based pens work on this no matter what, and then it won't erase. Like if it gets wet, the water will drip off. It'll be moist, and you can still write on it. Especially if you use a pencil, it'll still work. All right. And then I got my matte pens that are not permanent. They're like either dry erase or wet erase, one of those two. Either way, you could erase them. They're for marking maps or marking whatever, really, and erasing it. That's important in operational security because if you don't want your enemies to know any intel, you could just erase it easily. Anyways, back to... Oh, wait. I got more map pens right here. They didn't all fit in the little container, but these are the non-permanent ones right there. This one's orange, blue, and brown. I guess I'll use them when the other ones run out of ink. Whatever.
A nice piece of paper. Sometimes you need to draw something on glass, your forearm, or who knows what. And having a grease pencil means that it's pretty difficult to get off, but you can get it off. It's not a Sharpie, and it's not like a ballpoint pen that's just gonna die on you when it rains. So for sub $5, a grease pencil, I love having these on my kit, in my car. It just means I can always take notes and write something down if needed.
It also means you're always ready to give an autograph to a groupie.
What?
Well, so when all the canvas you have is skin.
Absolutely, ma'am. I'd love to sign your baby.
Talladega
The first time
Nights.
Fisher met us, he was like, "I love you guys."
You're
and
right,
he like
dude.
opened
You're
up
right.
his shirt.
Yeah, he's like, "Can you sign my?"
Yeah.
Forgot about that. He was so nervous. Anyway, moving on. So if you do want something that is a little bit more permanent, again, for $10, you can get map markers. So they're very, very
Are those
fine
the-
Sharpies, effectively, in different colors. And I, again, love having these on kit, or I put them in my notebooks. This is my favorite size Write in the Rain notebook because I suck at drawing, and so I need
I
a
think
big
that's
piece of
the
paper.
same exact size.
This
that
one
I
comes in at about
use.
$18, and then if you pair it with, you know, $10 map pens and a $5 grease pencil, it's honestly a pretty stellar outdoor note-taking setup.
And don't even ask him if he has matte markers yet, because like I lose them all the time. I'll just lose like a single color. Like I'll go out into the field and be like, I'm only going to take blue and green this time, and then what do you know? I lose the other ones, or I lose those too. So
I'm no.
That is why you make sure to get the kit that comes with the little, the zip, zip lock. The freaking, you can zip it. You put the Write in the Rain inside. I'm not sure if you guys could see. You put the Write in the Rain book inside the damn cover right there. You see that? I think it's the same one that he was viewing. I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same one. Unless his is a little bit shorter and just wider. But this one fits perfectly in the Write in the Rain. What is it? All-weather writing paper, C980. I don't know. I don't know the name of it. I also have my little UTM coordinate scale. So you can use it on the map. And instructions, so you could read the declinations and stuff. It's a reference card for it. Anyways, you guys don't need to know all this stuff. But look, they all have a spot. All right? And then if I zip it back up, I never lose my stuff. Let me just put this back. I'll play the... Well, I don't want to miss it too because I haven't seen it. Let me just put this one moment, you guys. Let me put this stuff away. I don't want to miss the video either. All right. Zip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. All right. Light off. There we go. Continue.
Notorious for finding blue and green map pens.
They're probably mine.
All right, moving on. So if you have a guy who is always coming to your rescue, let's say your vehicle goes down and you got a flat tire and you don't know how to change it.
Or you leave your keys in your car and it's locked for like 5 times in a row.
That's the worst. I'm always helping him out with that. In any case, tire patch kit. So for 17 bucks, you can get a tire patch kit. These do wear down over time. So if they're sitting in your car.
If any of my family members are watching this, I do not have a tire repair kit yet. I know you could get like the even cheaper ones, but I do not have one of those. If you guys want to, I could use one or two. Put it in my vehicle. I'm just saying. I need to actually get one of those goddamn fucking kits for my car in case something happens. Now that I think of, I don't have it. I don't have a jack, or I have a jack for my motorcycle, but I don't have a jack for my car or my truck. Anyway, whatever. Conversation for later.
Hot, the little rubber and the sealant that actually patches the hole in your tire. Maybe you run over a good nail or a bad nail with your good tires. In any case, a tire patch kit for 17 bucks. Man, you should at least have one of these in every vehicle. And yeah,
that
he
is my
probably
bad.
needs to have one in your car too, because
Yeah.
he's always probably coming to your rescue.
Get him for one in his, for
Right.
him to give you.
Exactly.
your vehicle.
So 17 bucks, pretty stellar. Finally, guys, is 550 cord. So for $10, you.
I have. He said $10, right? I have. Where's mine? Where's mine? I just bought a little tiny pack, right here. 550 cord. This is a 550 pound Type 3 paracord by Techium. I don't know. You could get it on Amazon. It's 100% nylon, made up to 3 nylon fibers, made in accordance with mil spec. Okay. Mil spec doesn't mean shit to me. Anyways, 32 strands, sheath structure, 4mm thickness, whatever. Made in China. Anyways, like I wanted to like learn how use it so I can learn how to tie rope for different bushcrafting type stuff. I need to find time to. I don't have time, but I'll eventually do it. I'll eventually do it. Learn how to do a lot of the survival training type stuff, and build things with it.
You can get them 100 feet of 550 cord. Guys are using this for everything from tying the Christmas tree onto the roof of the car to we're going camping with the kiddos and we're setting up ponchos or who knows what. But if you want to spend $20, you can get them 200 feet. This stuff is invaluable and us guys, use it a ton, can never have too much of it. So there's my list.
So let's get to the.
Or fucking cargo straps, like straight up cargo. If they have a truck, they don't have cargo straps. Even if they do, they could always utilize more. Okay, sometimes they strip, or like the strap itself starts to like, I don't know, not be new and stuff. So getting them new straps, like no dude is gonna say like no, oh, whatever. Just you could get them extra straps. They'll take it.
Cool things, because those are boring. However, we all love those things. Like
Yes.
we can never have enough. This is
See?
something that
See?
You've probably not seen before. So there's this guy whose name, his screen name is Tactical Forge. He has an Etsy shop. He's making Etsy masculine again, and he makes these really cool like little laminated notebooks that are excerpts from field manuals and from official like documents of the U.S. military. And so there's one for just about everything you can think of. Each one of these is 20 bucks. So like depending on how much you're spending on stocking stuffers this year, like just so you know, like I don't need another pack of Burt's Bees. Like I don't need Ghirardelli chocolates. Like I don't, or an orange. I don't need that stuff. Like cut out $20 of stuff that I don't need and just give me one of these or multiple. Like way to go. And these are awesome. So they cover a wide variety of topics. We have combat first aid basics. We have map reading. We have, this one's cool, dual band free. So this one's all about radio and troubleshooting comms and radios. And if you're like me, and you went out, you took a radio class, you're like, oh, I finally understand this alien language, and then a month later you're like, crap, I don't remember any of this stuff, because you have to just continually like refresh it until it becomes, you know, second nature. Having something like this that just like sits in the bathroom or sits on the nightstand or something like that, that you can just be like, oh yeah, okay, all right, cool. Like, it's awesome. We also have, this one's really cool, Russian vehicle identification. So just in case you're worried about the Russians invading,
but why?
You need some like fuel for those really awesome dreams that you have.
Okay.
This teaches you how to identify every single tank and major vehicle of the Russian military. So pretty cool. It also has a NATO version, just in case, you know, you're on the other side. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there's also breaching tactics, urban operations, patrolling, fighting positions. There's a ton of these, and you can pick and choose, or you can buy them all as a bundle. They're 20 bucks a piece. But he also makes something else that's pretty cool. By the way, we purchased all this stuff. Like, none of this stuff was given to us. He also makes playing cards, typical playing cards.
I don't have playing cards.
But on the suit side, you have different like things like squad, column, fire team, wedge, like patrolling basics and formation basics. So each one of these cards has really interesting tactical information on it. We have basic formations, we have movement techniques, we have how to react to contact, how to enter a trench, bounding and buddy rushing, crossing danger areas, squad platoon assault, troop leading procedures, and that's on each one of these. So this is something that, like,
dude, that's one of those
I'll
things where
take
I would
that.
buy the cards for the information. Oh, and then as a benefit, I can also like
use it to play a
games with
game.
the cards as well.
Yeah.
like, when you pick up something like a Ranger
Gamble.
handbook, it's kind of hard to identify what actually applies to me, and like actually distilling down the information. These playing cards actually do a really great job of that, surprisingly, because it's just like one little nugget of info, and you're like, okay, I actually understand that concept now.
Yep, and for 20 bucks, that's pretty stellar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's move on to the next part.
Deal. Guys, as you can imagine, intros like that and the rest of this whole video are not quality. First and foremost, blog week or
just because I don't want to waste too much time.
They can take a battery. Go check out Steel Industries, and with that, let's get back to the video. All right, guys, this price point is going to range from like $20 to $40 window. So first and foremost, we have the DOS boot from Die Free Co. Now, we have also spoken about how if your guy loves to shoot, he could use endless PMags, the magazines that feed the gun. But something else that's super cool are these magazine extenders. So they give you +2 rounds, and I use them on my 20-round magazines just because they're so much easier to grab out of your pouch, your chest rig, your plate carrier, and they're giving me more ammunition. So for $20, you're getting 3 of these. They still run reliably well, they work great, and they're not expensive.
Well, that's assuming they know what kind of firearms you have in the first place, and then what kind of calibers. Like, they get confused with that kind of info, so they might get you the wrong crap if they don't ask. So,
Expensive. So, Die Free Co. DOS Boot.
DOS Boot is also a great movie.
Never seen it.
This guy. It's literally the submarine movie that all their submarine movies were based on. So like U-571, Hunt for Red October, like DOS Boot paved the way for all of that.
Okay, gonna have to see that. Yeah.
Gosh dang.
Zach Fetched.
Next, for about 20 bucks, you can get a pair of crampons. I know it's a super weird name. Sounds like they should come with like a bottle of My Doll and some cranberry juice, but they do work.
Juice?
Yeah. So basically, these are little cleats that wrap around a pair of boots
so
that you have better
for the
traction
ice?
on ice.
I live in Cali, so don't need that. Whoever's viewing this, make sure you guys know the climate of, like, unless you guys are traveling or going hiking to a certain place where there's ice and stuff, that might be useless.
They can wear out. I've used these a lot throughout the years, and I don't use them a lot, but when you need them, it's nice to have them. It's one of those things where it's like you go outside and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't go anywhere without sliding. And then you're like, I wish I had, you know, a pair of crampons. And it's like you may use them once every 2 or 3 years, but they're handy to have. Make sure that you size them for your boots, for your like winter boots, and not your tennis shoes that you wear all throughout the rest of the year. Size them for your boots, and they work great. It's just a pair of strap-on cleats. There was probably a better way to describe them.
Dude, what if they played hockey with cleats?
Well, then I could play hockey. Also, mechanics gloves. They're usually about 20 bucks a piece.
Have some. Could you always use more? You could never have enough pairs of gloves. You could put them everywhere, and then you could swap them out while you wash the other one if they're washable and stuff like that. Or some other ones are like ripping and stuff. But like for some reason you don't want to throw them away yet until like they're completely unusable. There's some people that like keeping their gloves when there's like a piece missing, and you can see like someone's finger and stuff. They, I don't know, whatever. Yeah.
These are an actually good pair of leather gloves. I've used them a lot. I did treat them whenever I bought them, but no dude can ever have too many gloves, especially mechanics. They're super inexpensive. If you burn through them, you burn through them, but these leather ones have been pretty great. So a good pair of work gloves.
All right, next, we have talked a lot about batteries on this channel and in our Christmas videos, but one thing that we haven't really mentioned are rechargeable batteries. And the biggest reason for that is, man, I don't trust rechargeable batteries.
Yeah, I was thinking about this. I forgot which fucking video they made where they were talking about batteries. I think it's like whenever they go out in the field and shit, try to do some survival training and stuff, and they bring batteries, and I see them bring the damn Duracell batteries and shit, and they're not rechargeable, and I'm all like, dude, fucking bring the rechargeable ones. You could use them over and over, and yeah, freaking. There's like solar chargers or cables that they bring and stuff. They could freaking recharge them and stuff. Like I have rechargeable batteries that came with like this Type C thing. It charges two batteries, two of the single batteries. You could get whichever type. You could get the AA batteries, the AAA, the 8-volt batteries, all different types. And you just go to Amazon, do your own research on which kind of battery are actually worth getting. I use it for everything. I actually got to get more. I'm using like my last few. I gave some away. I'm using some for my remote control for my TV. I'm using them for the remotes for my Oculus Quest, Meta Quest 3. Yeah, I could use more. Here we go. Here's a little packet of 2 AA batteries that I have left. Pretty sure it's made in China. USB rechargeable battery, 2600 watt hour or milliwatt hours, whatever. These are AA batteries. They got little Type C thing where I could connect it. Anyways, back to the video.
Batteries, simply because they tend to be kind of a failure point. And if I'm putting them in my optic, if that battery fails and blows up, it's ruining the whole optic. Now, what happens when you get a company like Surefire, who is in the tactical space making rechargeable batteries? I trust them a lot more with all their testing and everything else that they do. So these come with the charger for CR123s, and that's the pattern battery that's probably the most used in our space. So for $32, you're getting 2 batteries and a recharger. So that's something that I would be using in my night vision battery pack or my EDC handheld flashlight. It just keeps me from burning through tons of money throughout the year in that style battery.
We spend a lot of money on batteries.
It's a lot.
Now this next one is not really tangible. Well, I guess it is tangible because I can hold up my phone. So it's the Onyx Off-Road app, but a subscription to it for a whole year. I know a lot of us are like, hey, we use the free Google Maps app. Well, like you don't know what you're missing out on in terms of mapping tools until you use Onyx Off-Road, which in my opinion is the best one, especially for a phone and in a friendly user interface. It's good for traveling first and foremost, but it's also good for a ton of other things. You can do some really cool stuff with it. It's online and an offline map, so even if you don't have a connection to anywhere, you can still use it. But you can use it for weird things, like you could use it for hiding stashes. So take, for example, I go out into a woods with some equipment that I want to hide.
What kind of stashes are you hiding, bro? What kind of stash? What are you hiding?
and whenever I find the place for it and I hide it and I stow it, I can take a picture of it with my phone within the app, and it will ping that location with that photograph. And let's say I want to share that cache location with a buddy, I can send that to Josh, and it's
Never share any info. Write it down on a piece of paper. Even then, rip it, tear it, throw it away, burn it, drown it, bury it afterwards. And then, yeah, keep it all in here if you can. And if not, write it down somewhere and then destroy it if you don't really need the information.
encrypted. It's just between he and I. No one else can see it. And if we have a falling out, well, I can remove his access to it. Or if I'm getting really crafty, I can actually just move where it's at and send him to...
Unless he gets there first, you're not thinking ahead.
...to a different location that I have a perfect sight line of, and I can just, you know, get him.
I got him!
Just like, you know, pull like a Jack Henson from the Civil War on the Union soldiers.
Get them.
Yeah, it'd be dope.
The other cool thing that Onyx Off-Road does is it can also kind of be an onboard weather station to tell you what's going on around you. So let's say you want to go shoot or hike or hunt out in the woods and you want to know where is the snow falling at what altitude. Well, I tend to go shoot at this location. Oh, okay, but there's a ton of snow and ice. Great, I'm going to pack a little bit of my gear differently, and it will actually give you, via the satellites, the information to know before you go what's the weather doing at this precise location. So again, it's a little bit more than just a mapping tool. It's a pretty versatile system, and again, for under $50, it's like 32, something like that, for an entire year, that's pretty stellar.
And just to be clear, we're not Onyx shills. Yes, they have sponsored videos on the channel. They're not sponsoring this one. Honestly, we should have charged them. But anyways, we've used this as customers for much longer than they've been sponsors of the channel. So you can call us a shill if you want. We use the crap out of it. So yeah.
Agreed.
Speaking of being out in the woods, tree steps. This is not something that you think about using until you're looking at a tree and you're like, wow, that'd be a perfect spot to like shoot shoot a deer from. Right? So basically...
Now, make sure that they regularly go out hunting and shit. Like me, I want to eventually live in California. I got other shit on my plate. First thing after that is not hunting. It's actually going to national parks and state parks and hiking and shit like that. But that's a whole nother thing. But let's continue.
You just stick this into the side of the tree and you crank it in and you have a step, and you do this, you know, all the way up the tree, and pretty quickly you can just quickly scale a tree. It's great. And I may or may not have places all over my property, certain trees that are in the perfect vantage points with these running up the side of them, so I can quickly scale it and it would just be awesome.
Dude,
so
I'm just looking at this thinking this would be a perfect torture device in order to extract information. You like put it in someone's ear and you just like, for every wrong answer, every time you don't tell me, I'm going to go around another rotation.
Dude, and then you can lead them around with it. Once it's in, you lead them around with it. Can you imagine?
Leaving it in,
no,
dragging them around.
This is an intro idea. This is how our intro, this is how we come up with ideas. Dead serious. You're watching the DC behind the scenes creative section right now. Dude, you crank this into some dude's ear.
They're going to put it on their next video, I guarantee you.
With like a full auto something. You yank him to absorb the rounds, and then you like hit him into another bad guy, and then you like flip him down the ground. Oh, dude.
And then
or
finally,
you just and then and then you crank it out of his head, and you get another guy right in the jaw, like right here. And we get the shot where it actually comes through the mouth. His mouth is wide open. It's just like
the hook man from I Know What You Did Last Summer.
You curb stomp him with crampons at the very end.
Oh.
Okay, this is gonna happen. That one is 100% not gonna be monetized.
We're giving away our ideas for free.
Yeah.
Okay, but on a serious note, this next one is actually amazing. For all you girl dads out here, which is totally us, like, I don't know why.
Task Force Estrogen over here.
Task Force Hormone.
I have a daughter too. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. TFH. But seriously, for all you girl dads, you find yourself, you know, driving your minivan, your clunker of a minivan, because
no, I don't have a minivan.
Spend a lot of money on a minivan.
You're saving up for weddings.
Dude, there's nothing worse than spending money on a good minivan. Can you imagine you got $50,000 laying around
like,
and you
"I'm-
could buy
check
like
out
a
my-
new truck or a new SUV and it's just like, I'm going to buy a van.
Honda Odyssey.
Oh gosh, dude, no, I'll buy a cheap. If it's a van, I'll buy it cheap. But you're driving around your van full of kids, full of girls, and you just.
I
there's
got
only
one.
thing
That's
that can make
it.
better, and that is the official soundtrack from
Taylor
K-pop
Swift?
Demon. No, K-pop.
No
Demon Hunters.
fucking
Now
way.
listen, before, like,
Don't fucking no. I don't know. I'm not. I haven't listened to any of them. And then I've been to like Korean freaking what a Korean barbecue place, and they play K-pop and stuff. I wouldn't say it's horrible. It's alright, but it's not something I would listen to. And definitely will not get no CD for it. Never.
I don't know what the comment section is going to do about this gift idea.
Make
right
fun
now,
of
but
them.
I'm telling you, this thing rocks.
Go to their YouTube channel and make fun of them for having the K-pop CD. Do
The
it.
show, dude, it's got a good message.
No,
It's
it doesn't.
crazy good. It's got a
doubt
good
it.
message. It's got a good heart to it.
I don't believe it.
Good life lessons. And
I don't
the
believe it.
music is just listen, if you need to hit it, dude, I'm like driving home from dropping off the kids, and it's just like I am hitting my napalm era, going 75 down to 45, ripping golden, or this is what it sounds
What is it,
I don't
like
know what
Tokyo
a
Drift
napalm
song?
era is, but I'm now envisioning some guy sending this video to his mother-in-law and being like, I don't know, just get me anything on the list. And then she's like, okay, I'm gonna get.
Don't
K-pop
fucking
Demon
do
Hunters.
that, no.
If you get this for Christmas, please post it on Instagram, tag us, or like email us a picture. So I want to know.
Oh
how many
my
of our
God.
followers get K-pop Demon Hunters for Christmas?
Dude, it's really, dude, it's been nothing but me sending the dudes like reels of K-pop Demon Hunter reels.
That's
in our
what this
group.
is
Wait,
from.
it is
That's what
on
this is from.
Netflix.
And there's like some amazing
like
like
the
emo
Netflix
and, like,
symbol on
metal
there.
covers, dude. Like, oh, it's so good. All right, go on to.
I don't know how
No,
we get
I
back
don't-
on track.
don't think so.
We'll do the.
We are on track.
We'll do the shameless plug. So this year DC started doing multicam hats. So whether you want the Tropic, the Arid, or the original multicam,
I
these
don't
are
wear hats.
actual Cry multicam material.
I do have booty covers though, to go camping or if I go somewhere very sunny. Cover the neck from the sun. Yeah.
Thank goodness, no button on top. They will fit a larger melon or a smaller grape. And we also went with a like super loud and gaudy logo, something a little bit more subdued. So if you're looking for a cool multicam hat, you want to support us, those are on our website too.
Your idol is really good too.
Okay, we're done with this.
Yeah,
Now, this next
throw
one
that
I
away.
stumbled upon because I had a problem. The problem was I had a car battery charger just in case, like, the battery dies and I'm out on the road. Like, this is how I would quickly recharge it. But it kept on falling out of the little bag that it came in, and I was just like, it's one of those little things. Like, it would just infuriate me. I'd find it like rolling around in different areas of the vehicle, and so I was like, I'm just gonna buy some bags for this.
Is that a
And so
hygiene
I log on
bag?
to Amazon, and what do you know? I find these tiger stripe little, I think they're called Mag Buddies. They're made by Savior Equipment, and there's 4 of them in a pack for 30-ish bucks, and they're amazing. They're awesome for organizing your stuff, throwing it in the vehicle. This one has my car battery recharger. This one has a bunch of, here's another gift idea, bunch of just like backup batteries, right? So you can recharge your phone or charge your radios, whatever it is. This one's actually great. We'll put links to these in the description also, but like extra external batteries are always a good play. We've got the Container X one here. This one just houses a bunch of like external batteries. So if I know I'm going on a trip, I'm just like, okay, they're not everywhere. I charge them all up and put them in this pack and they live there. So that's
External
pretty helpful.
batteries, never have enough of those.
Yeah, and you can never have enough of like little organizational things. And I hate spending a lot of money on.
Or get a 3D printer and print out organizational containers and stuff. I haven't done it yet. Don't really have the room for it. Plus, yeah, we already purchased containers and stuff. They're still good, so we're using them. But when I do need them, I could just print it out.
Just quality of life products.
Yeah.
So for the fact that these were so cheap was like, oh yeah, I'm absolutely getting these. You
Nice.
can also like mark up the fronts and label them. So yeah, man, those are great.
All right, next, I know a ton of guys have a bunch of water bottles, and if you're like me, you lose them all the time. But this is one
Hell yeah, I
enough
lose
that
it all the
I'm
time.
always keeping track of it. So this is
My
a
brother
rock
makes
can
fun
that
of
I
me
get from
for
Canaan
forgetting it
Provisions.
all the goddamn
So
time.
it's the size of a Nalgene, but it's a little bit softer. It's not that hard plastic like a Nalgene. It is antimicrobial, as well as all the other health components and such. It's not going to grow mold on the inside, but it's like a like a sports drink where you can squirt water out the front.
Oh,
And so if you're like, hey, I don't want to take this whole big mouth Nalgene off. I just want to have a little sip. You can certainly do that. You can also replace this
Squirt
top
it in
cap
his mouth.
with an Avon gas mask size. So if you want to be able to
I don't
drink
have one of those.
water through a gas mask, you can
That's
do
for
that
sure.
too. Or you open it all the way up and you just drink like an Nalgene.
You never drink out of a water bottle on camera because people will screenshot that and now
Yep.
it's meme fuel.
Clip it.
Thanks. You
Clip
just gave
it.
everyone the idea. Golly. And moving on.
He is regretting his life right now. Someone's gonna do it.
It's all right, buddy.
Get
It's
on
all right,
Twitter
you'll come
and
back
his
from it.
I've been
Instagram.
doing
No,
the
you won't.
firearms stuff and media for about 10 years, and that was the first time anyone ever told me, especially like,
Yeah.
Again.
no
You
way,
did it
who's
again.
editing this?
That's
You
a
can
better
cut that
one.
out, right?
No.
Anyway, I'll wrap this water bottle thing up. So, Canaan Provisions, I get the one with the Decon decal on the water bottle itself. The decal just tells me information on how to actually filter and
That'll
purify
actually be
water.
important.
So, hey, if I need to boil my water, how long does it need to boil for? Because that does depend on the temperature and the altitude. Or I have household bleach. How much should I use to actually make sure that the water is stable for me to drink? All that information comes right on the water bottle, and I feel like I have to set that water bottle down now. And
Cause I have this, I forgot what it was called, a berry grill. Oh shit, my stuff falling all over the place. The Grail titanium water bottle it filters out the water. I could just scoop it and then press it like a French press, and then it'll like shoot water out. I could buy like the Gatorade flavored electrolyte package, put it inside the filter, and then when the water pushes inside the actual bottle itself, it'll turn into like Kool-Aid or whatever, Gatorade, electrolyte fueled water, whatever. And then you could drink out of it right there. Yep. And then it's titanium, so I could put it by heat source, fire, and then boil water for extra sanitation. All right, let's pick up my little notebooks and stuff. All right, continue with the video.
stop touching it. What else do you have?
Let's move on to $40 to $100.
Okay, thank goodness.
Let's start out with probably one that you have never heard of.
Oh,
and very
that shit is expensive. That was like $200 or some shit for that titanium water bottle. So it's not within this price range that they're about to go to.
very likely whoever you're buying this for has also never heard of, because it's kind of guerrilla.
Yeah,
Right.
subculture, kind of niche, but super cool.
Yeah.
Is that
kinda
an
hard to
MRE
find, but
package?
We will put the link so that you can find this, and that is the Light Fighter Manifesto. This is a series of books written by a pretty cool guy and a bunch of different collaborators, and it covers a wide variety of topics that you can't really get away with talking about too publicly all the time. So we'll just put it that way. But it's super rad. This is their newest one. This one's only $10. This is volume 4. Volumes 1 through 3 you can still get. The price ranges from like 20 to 40 bucks, but they are excellent and they're amazing. Like this is volume 3. This is actually probably one of my favorite ones. Just an example of some of the articles in this book. How to create an underground resistance. How to apply base defense to your home. How to snipe on an assault, kamikaze FPV drones, scavenger kit and protocol, the art of man tracking, the future of mountain warfare, and guerrilla hacking for austere medicine. Like each one of these volumes has a different set of information in there, and they're all things that you are not going to find in most books. All, not just because of the subject matter, but because these are topics that are ever evolving, and so they're written recently, not 15 years ago before
Drones were a thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I would highly suggest checking these out. Christopher Rance spearheads this project, and the Light Fighter Manifesto, like it is phenomenal.
Super cool coffee table book just to have lying around.
Yeah.
Next on the list is Wetworks Scrim. So if you have a helmet and you're out running around in the woods, having some scrim to break up that outline is super helpful. It actually helps you blend in a ton. You could add extra jute or leaves or whatever else that is that you have onto the top of your helmet. Also, if you and your buddies are like, hey, we are all wearing Multicam Tropic Scrim, it doesn't matter what helmet you have, you can throw this on and
I don't
make
have a
everyone
Kevlar
feel and look uniform. So these are
or
fairly
a
cheap.
helmet. I
And
don't
for
have
what they are,
night
they work
vision
really
goggles.
well. Next is, if you have ever played
I
with
have
trauma
shears.
and actually tried to cut, whether it is apparel or 550 cord or a tree branch, a small little twig, with some of those cheaper Chinese trauma shears, you and I both know that they sometimes work okay. And they can range up to $150 depending on what trauma shears you're getting. But these X shears are $45 and they work phenomenally well. I don't know if it's because of the angle design, the material, or whatever it is that they did. They just flat out work. And out of the many sets of trauma shears that I have, these are the ones that I tend to keep tied to my primary kit just because they work so well. And I've used them a bunch and they're still sharp enough to just keep working for me.
So out of all the many EMTs we know who do this professionally, they're like, get these.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
Don't get the
Garbage ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this next one, if the man in your life does not have a 4-wheel drive vehicle, listen, cut him some slack.
Yeah, cut me some slack. But guilty here is a 2-wheel drive. I live in Cali. Not really necessary unless I go up to the mountains and shit. I can still use it for everything else. It's still useful. All right, moving shit around. I live in Cali. I don't live in goddamn in the swamps or muddy area in the sand. There's roads everywhere and not that much like off-road type stuff here in Sacramento. Whatever.
The price for used 4-wheel drive vehicles is outrageous right now. So some people have to go
Like $150,000 for some trucks right now. Look it up.
the 2-wheel route. It happens. But if they do,
I think I got mine for a steal. I got a 2017 GMC Sierra. It is 2-wheel drive. It's the basic one. What is it? LS? LT is the next one. I don't know. Is that Chevy? I don't know. It's like the base model one. I don't really give a fuck about the packages. I don't even own the vehicle yet. After I'm done doing the payments on it, then I'll customize the vehicle once it's mine. That's how I'm just keep it, maintain it. Once it's mine, then I'll customize it. I'm not gonna do it while I'm still paying off the freaking loan. Anyways, yeah.
and you live in any place that snows at least once a year or there's ice, it is helpful to have some tire chains. So there's a lot of different brands.
I don't have tire
this is
chains.
Just one of them, and this comes in
I
like
could
a
use them, too.
an 8-pack.
Lake Tahoe gets snowy, especially during these months, the winter. I could use tire chains for my truck or my car, my Challenger.
But yeah, just chains for your tires so that, you know, you don't get to live that 4-wheel drive life. You're still not really going to be going overland or anything like that. But like, man, wouldn't it be nice to just not slide down your driveway, you know, into a ditch and then have to buy another 2-wheel vehicle because you totaled your current one?
Brutal. Just buy some chains.
Yeah. So like Josh's 4Runner is 2-wheel drive.
Thanks.
But dude, it has saved us numerous times.
Yeah.
Like on trips, going out to the range, going out into properties way back in the middle of nowhere. We just stop on the side of the road, we put on the chains real fast, and we're good to go. And I can't tell you how many vehicles are on the road right now. They're 2-wheel drive, and I guarantee you there's not a set of chains in a mile. So, yep. Tire chains.
Next is
Yeah,
a
me
silent
too.
Faraday bag. Once again, kind of just like Onyx, they do sponsor us. They're not sponsoring this one, but this is a product that unfortunately is very much needed these days. So if you are concerned about your own security, if you're concerned about...
I have Faraday bags for my key fobs, but not for like my phone or any bigger devices. I should get like a Faraday box. I need a safe too, maybe. No, maybe it's too much. I don't know.
Signals coming in or going out, to any degree. Having a Faraday bag that you can put your phone into or your Apple Watch or whatever that is invaluable. I truly believe that every family should have at least one Faraday bag that they can start putting some of their devices in. When I have my radios sitting around not doing anything, I store them in a Faraday bag. Night vision, all those kinds of things, I protect them in a Faraday bag. So this one is just for a phone. You could throw your phone in here and still throw it in your back pocket if needed. But it is storing and protecting from moisture or bumps and bruises if you're going to be dropping your phone, and most importantly, signals coming in and out. So silent Faraday bag.
Yeah, and there's a reason why Silent is winning government contracts for Faraday bags, because they actually work.
Yep.
They're phenomenal. They're the premium Faraday bag.
Yep.
Let's just put it that way.
Right.
So yeah, you can't go wrong. All right, this next one is not a deal. It is a steal, and that is massive cases of MREs. Right now on Amazon.
My brother has a case of MREs in our freaking storage currently for emergencies. We'll be good maybe for a month. How many did he get? I think maybe 4 boxes. Split between both of us. That's assuming he'll share. But we have MREs just in case. They last for a good, what, 3 years? Maybe longer? I don't know.
As of this video, you can buy a 24 pack of MREs, so 2 cases of 12, every menu item imaginable or available for $80. That is insanely cheap per meal. That I've never seen food that cheap, and maybe there's a reason for it, but I will say that like MREs in the field, like, man, I love them. I know a lot of people hate on them, but I absolutely love them. I never go away hungry. They work great, and I just, whenever I'm done with all the stuff, I just put it back in the bag.
Yeah.
You can also use it to
I don't eat everything.
collect your own poop so that you don't leave any behind in the field.
A wag bag. Oh, we should do that for next year. Yeah.
A wag bag?
A poop bag.
They call it a wag bag?
Yeah.
What does WAG stand for?
WAG. And for those who don't know, the cool thing about MREs is that
They cut
this
that
can
part
get
out.
you a hot
Oh, the
meal.
chicken noodle ones. Those are good with they come with Tabasco, sometimes with Tapatio. But you put the chili in there. I'd be eating them fucking cold. Like all my MREs, you'd never have time to actually use the heater and stuff, or else you miss out on the meal. So I'm like, I don't fuck the chemical bag. Put it back in the bag, and I just eat everything cold. And then the cup noodles, the chicken noodles is actually pretty good. Even there's certain meals that are still good, especially like the soups and stuff. Anything with meat in it. This is making me want to open up a can of chicken noodle soup and putting some tapatio in it. Snacks.
With dessert and some form of a drink, some powder that you can pour into water, and you don't have to carry around like an extra Sterno can or Jetboil or whatever else. So this alone,
The German
will
Shepherd
get you
playing
a
with his
full meal,
ball.
and like Drew said, they're actually pretty tasty.
We go through these like crazy. I mean, we're out and about enough to where it's like we buy a case or two every year and we go through them.
We just eat through them when needed.
Yep.
Mm.
Cool. Next is a jacket that I've been wearing for a couple of years now. So this is a Vertex insulator. This is kind of their mid-weight level. They have some heavier weight ones if you want like super insulated. This is a phenomenal, it's probably meant for 3 seasons, but when I add layers, I'm typically wearing this all year round when needed. So it packs down pretty small.
I have one of these. It's in black, not coyote brown. It's not from this brand. It's whatever, but it's one. I got it like extra big. I've lost a lot of weight, and I still ordered it big for when I was a little bit more heavier than I am right now. But I could still use it as a winter jacket, because if I go to like the snow or somewhere that's really fucking cold, you could put that around like a hoodie and then layers, like I can have my a tank top, then I put on a damn thermo just a thermal shirt, or long sleeve, whatever, and then put a hoodie on, and then put that over the hoodie, or a puffy jacket over the hoodie, and that thing over it. Uh, it might fit it. Like I ordered it like extra large. I think it doesn't fit me. Should have gotten a large, or maybe I got XXL. That's why it's so big. Anyways, whatever. Just make sure you get something for the weather.
The material that's used on the inside, I believe, is
That's a good idea
Primaloft or
for a
Corloft,
Christmas
whichever
present.
one it is. That does a phenomenal job at keeping you warm even when it's wet.
Oh, especially if it has like
And the
Gore-Tex
design
or
itself also
waterproof
breathes
technology.
when needed. So I don't know how how companies, specifically Vertex, are designing something like this to keep you the correct temperature so you're not overheating and you're not getting too cold. But that's been kind of my go-to jacket for a number of years now. And it is my favorite. So
Ooh.
they do.
Even better, the jacket that I have, I can't remember the brand. It also has a slot so I could put my pistol on there and then lock it, like click it in. So on one side I could put my pistol, and then the other side has a pocket I could put mags in it. And then of course I have my gun holster and stuff. I could fuck, I'm forgetting the brand, but it's like an alien. It's not Alienware. I don't know. It has an alien something holster, whatever. I could do multiple things with it. I could choose to like open carry on the side, on my hip, on whichever side of the hip, right or left, and connect it to my belt loop. I could conceal carry. I can. What else? I could do all of them. Let's see what else. On the outside, the only thing that I don't have is like one to put around my thigh and then clip it right there, so that's like when you're normally walking and stuff. But I live in California. It's gun laws fucking suck here. God damn it. Continue. Let's continue. I'm reminding myself of the shittiness. Hopefully it gets better, but not soon enough.
Sponsor us, but I've had this jacket and many like this one from Vertex long before they ever sponsored us. Now, let's say that you get a good insulator jacket that you like, but you're going out with the buddies and you want something camo to blend in. So this is the Wetworks Summer Combat Hoodie, and I understand that it is a summer combat hoodie. It's mesh. It's meant to breathe and let a bunch of humidity or temperature dump away from your body when needed. But man, because it is a little bit bigger and baggy, I'm
the kind of person that doesn't really like the camo, to wear camo unless it's like I want something that you could wear anywhere, at any time for whatever reason, even if it's like not to go hunting or to go out in the field. You can still wear it out in town and stuff. It needed to be universal, so like I like the plain ones better, because you could add camouflage over that. You could paint it. You can, I don't know, get a ghillie suit just for that. Because if you buy one type of camo fucking sweater or jacket, and you go to in a terrain that's doesn't match your hoodie or whatever, your jacket or that shit, right? If it doesn't match, then you gotta get another one, and then another one for this, and then a snow one, and then yeah, just go with the simple colors like black, brown, and white if you live in the snow, or if you're gonna go to the snow. You don't need that many pairs. You get what I'm trying to say.
So could throw this on over the top of
Save money.
a black jacket that I have and still get that kind of camo property if that's what it is that I'm going for.
Also, they do make these a little bit oversized because they're designed to pull over your gear and kit. But keep in mind your winter layers.
That's my other excuse. I didn't accidentally got a bigger size jacket. It's so I could wear all my gear and layers of clothing. and still be able to wear it over it.
You are, bulkier than normal and you're buying like a tan version or the Arctic, like the Arctic white version, it's like maybe get it even a size larger than you think because you're naturally going to be bulkier. But yeah, you could get a white one of these in Arctic, or you can get a coyote one in tan for, like snow camo or winter camo, and just oversize it, and it's going to be like
Agreed.
good.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
All right, this next one I have seen for years, and I've always wanted one. So this year I actually bought myself this Christmas present. So this is the Helicon Tex Swagman roll. So this is a Whoopee poncho that is double-sided. I love whoopies and I love ponchos, so I've heard from enough people that these are amazing, and sure enough, they are. So again, this is one of those things. It's 135 bucks. It's kind of hard to like justify buying for yourself.
I don't have a poncho, do I?
Dude, yes, thank you. Like someone finally got that for me. It's essentially like a double-sided Whoopee poncho, so it's great for an insulation layer.
Jackets
And,
that I have are kind of
This has
waterproof.
buckles
So.
and zippers, so it's a little bit nicer than a typical poncho and a little bit nicer than a typical Whoopee. So depending on what kind of camo you want, you can switch it around. So keeps you warm.
That's super cool.
It's freaking rad.
Nice.
I could absolutely sleep in that, and I know I will. Speaking of ponchos, if you want to go the old school route and you're
They
like,
live out in the
I don't
woods
really
and
like,
shit,
I don't
so
really want,
they
Whoopee
get to
style
do
clothing.
more.
I want to go with old school wool, which Josh sings the praises of wool on just about every single video we do. But there's this company called 5-Star Alterations, and they are making wool ponchos. Now, when you throw this thing on, you're going to look like Frodo from the Shire. Or you're gonna, actually, kind of
You
look
can
like
LARP,
Ranger,
or
right?
you can
You look like Aragorn.
cosplay.
They come in a lot of different colors. This one is coyote, obviously, but they make like ranger and stuff.
One
But,
ring to rule
wool
them
is a
all.
phenomenal insulator, even when it gets wet. And if you are a wool kind of guy, this is absolutely going to be awesome, like as a poncho.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Both have Christian values.
yeah, but which is better? You have to choose one.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
All
Rings.
right, next, guys, we have a Lensatic compass. Now, I know that.
What was
there's a
the
lot of
other one
items
that
out
they were
there.
talking about?
All right, use.
Lord of the Rings. This is absolutely going to be awesome, like as a poncho.
Agreed.
So,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings or Narnia.
Narnia? What the fuck? Lord of the Rings all the way.
All right, next, guys, as being like an heirloom item, something that I would love to pass down to my kids. Things like a nice watch or a knife that I carry every single day.
Compass!
Well, some of those items.
I actually want to get a Lensatic compass. I got this one. Was the Centu Global one. It was pretty. It was the expensive one. It's the global one, so you could set the freaking not the azimuth, but the damn declination easier. And then it works better with maps. So you put it on the map and it's like clear see-through, so you could actually see the lines behind it and shit. I don't know. It's better for every other normal person, for civilians and stuff, and that one's more like heavy duty. And if you know how to use it, which I know how to use it, or I forgot some shit, but I want to remember how to use it properly. Lensatic compasses I know how to use more than these. But apparently that's like super easy for beginners, so I'll probably get that down quickly. Anyways, that if it's durable, there's history behind it. It was an army's hand-me-downs and stuff, and then just repainted or marked as Marines. But I got to use those. Actually, the army hand-me-down Lensatic compasses, but still, I know how to use them.
Could be difficult to buy for someone because it's like, oh, he wants a Tonto
100
blade
and
as
like
opposed to a
20
sheath foot, or
bucks.
He wants this kind of steel
And they
for
glow
his knife, or he
in the
doesn't want
dark.
that kind of whatever for his watch. A compass, that's another one of those items that you could just get a high-quality compass. Now, this Lensatic compass comes in at $109, and it is good quality. This is a
$9,
military-style Lensatic compass. And it's just one of those things where if Dad has this around, if you've got a good compass, you can rely on it. And it's something else that's just cool enough that's like, yeah, I'd love to pass that down to my kids one day, because no matter what, being able to find your declination, your cardinal directions is just super cool, and it's something that everyone should know.
Yeah, and like don't waste your money
I want
on
to
some cheap
learn
compass
how to
for
do
us.
that
Like
stuff.
seriously, like man, First of all, they're hit or miss as to whether they work. They're hit or miss even more as to whether or not they're going to work long term.
True.
This has enough weight and heft to it. I mean, they are purpose built. They are little tanks and will last a very, very long time. This, I'm not going to lose. This, I'm not going to toss because it's some cheap, crappy compass that I have no use for.
I'm gonna
anymore.
get one.
It's something that you pretty much.
Now, like I'm contemplating whether getting, because they got a black version, but if you lose it at night, it'll be harder to spot. So green is actually in the forest or in the grass. If you lose it, because it's green, you might lose it, and then, but you'll be able to see this in like desert areas or terrain. But the black one, I don't know. The black one is cool. I don't know. I like, okay, stealthy shit, tactical, whatever.
Use forever.
Yeah, while it's over $100, 109, there's a reason why it's over $100. It's a good quality piece of kit.
Now this one's super cool. This is a little bit pricier at 190 bucks, but a legit airsoft Glock. Glock 19, Glock 17, doesn't matter.
No, I'm not gonna get no airsoft. Okay, I'm an adult. Okay, I got no warrants. I can legally get another pistol, but no, I have the M9. Shit, which version is it? Whatever, it's a 1911 by Springfield. What do they call it? The Milspec A2 19? I don't know, whatever. They have fucking weird ass names for it. It's a 1911, the modern version.
We get all of our airsoft equipment from Airsoft Barracks. In fact, we're going to be working with them on some different airsoft guns. But with that being said, why would we ever want an airsoft Glock when we have the real things? Well, for training purposes. You can't take, I guess you could, but you're not supposed to take an actual live fire Glock 19 to a Milsim event to shoot other people with. So having something like I said, you could.
Milsim, okay.
But having something like this is amazing if you're wanting to get into Milsim, or if your husband or your brother or whoever it is has never been to a Milsim event, but he's kind of talked about it. Like, this is a good starting point. Having a sidearm is great. Not to mention all the dry fire and training opportunities that this gives you, so that you can practice your aiming down sight, your press outs, all that stuff without spending any money. It's great. This version actually has an optic cut on it, so I'm going to be putting my RMR or an SRO on here. And yeah, there's a couple different versions. There's the green gas kind, but there's kind of just use good old-fashioned CO2 cartridges, which I love. And you can pretend to desk pop, like, right?
Yeah. When I first was getting into guns and I was watching people like Drew on Instagram dry firing, I wasn't old enough to actually go buy a pistol, but I had an airsoft gun, and I got a ton of reps dry firing with an airsoft gun, just getting comfortable with all that stuff. So even if you have someone who is not quite at that like 18, 21 kind of window where it's like, yeah, let's get you a handgun or you can get it yourself, this would be a phenomenal one to just practice finding the sights, getting comfortable, and it's a great training tool for both the guy who shoots a ton and someone who's still trying to get into this stuff too.
Yeah.
If you do, stay the fuck away from these Karens out there, okay? Because they will get you in trouble for anything. Just stay away from other people that you don't know if you're going to do that, especially here in California.
We should probably recommend eye protection as well.
Oh, yeah. Oh, go get eye protection. Yeah, it doesn't have to be super expensive, but good call.
Yeah. He did. All right, to wrap this up, let's go to the high price point, which is like $200 and more. Normally, I would never recommend a gift that is more than $200 because you're looking at the price range where it's like, you really want, like...
You're going to spend that kind of money on someone to make sure that, like, you have to be positive. The exact color, UPC size,
yes,
everything has to be perfect.
Yes, but these are kind of items that I know dudes want. At least I know I did. So first one being Starlink. If your family doesn't have a Starlink,
I don't.
You should. Right now a Starlink
I
Mini is
use
only
it.
like $229, which is the cheapest it's
I
ever
just
been.
don't
When
want
we bought ours,
to pay
it was
for it
like
myself,
$500.
but for a gift.
Monthly pricing can go down as low as $0, I think. I think they have a $5 and even a $10 option. So for like $220, and let's say you go with a $10 a month option, that's $120 a year, and you have guaranteed worst case scenario, disaster, comms and communication abilities and internet. So it's like, it is the most important piece of preparedness in my opinion. Like, apart from guns and medical and things like that, just being able to communicate, you got to go with the Starlink. Now, if you get a Starlink, let's say you guys already have a Starlink. A couple of inexpensive upgrades to go along with it would be this is called a peak dew battery, and basically this just integrates perfectly with the back side of the Starlink. So anytime you're running a Starlink, it has to have power. So if you're out in the field, you know, you had to carry a battery pack with you. Those can last to about 4 hours. We did a whole video on our setup. So this thing clips directly into the back of the Starlink, just like so, to make it one single unit. You don't have an extra wire going to another battery pack. It's all contained there, and you can charge this thing separately. It has a pretty decent charge time, and by the way, if you are running Starlink in the field, turn it on when you need it, turn it off when you don't, and it all just like plugs in perfectly. Now, to upgrade that a little bit more, you could put it in one of these Forge Concepts Starlink bags, Starlink packs, because camouflaging a big white Starlink in the field is actually pretty important. And this all goes together like seamlessly. Like, it just absolutely fits. You can go battery side up, so you can still see the charge that you have on it. You just fold over the edges, and like that, you have an all self-contained Starlink unit with power.
Bag.
And it's good to go. It's awesome. And if you attach, like I attach like other things on the back here, so I have a little tripod here. Also, that battery that you plug in has a tripod screw-in port, so you could just go Starlink directly to tripod to get that perfect angle, because we're not always setting up a Starlink on a perfectly flat piece of land. Sometimes you're in rocks, sometimes you're on a hillside. And so having a tripod to go along with it helps a lot. And then you could even throw your you could throw a router back here, so you could spread the signal to even more people than what the Starlink can do on its own. So Starlink is one of those higher priced items, but it's never been cheaper to get into the game, and I cannot recommend this enough. We have used it numerous times.
I'll
We've
think
used
about it
to upload to this channel. Granted, I was sitting out on the beach all night for 8 hours while a video uploaded, but we still made it happen. So yeah, I would get something like this.
Agreed. All right, guys, next is a backpack. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, my guy already has a backpack, that's fair. But guys, just like gals, love bags of their own design and their own preferences. Now, this one is the newest of the Gamut series from Vertex, and both Drew and I have been playing with and carrying Gamut backpacks for a long time. Now, this one...
That was the first Vertex pack I ever bought.
Yeah,
was a Gamut.
Yep, but this one has kind of all of the bells and whistles, all of the components, the organization, the ability to pull an extra beaver tail out and put a helmet or extra gear back there, whatever it is that you need. This bag, long story short, kind of has
for your
everything
helmet
that I have wanted in a backpack, which is why we're highlighting this one. So,
Which is crazy to hear you say,
well, it's true.
because you have a lot of packs.
I got
but
a lot
like,
of packs over there.
goggles.
it's like they took
or
everything, and we're not just singing their praises because we're friends with them, but like,
And sponsored by, to be
Yeah.
fair, but
everything that they've, I guess, kind of learned from making packs over the years, they put into this bag, and it is truly like my favorite EDC bag by a long shot now. It's just great.
I own a lot of
Alright.
bags because I have purchased a lot of bags because I have spent enough time figuring out I don't actually like some of these features with this one or that one. And when they kind of knock it out of the park, Vertex happened to do it. They got everything in one backpack that I wanted. You can spend a little bit less money. You can spend a little bit more money depending on the size that you want. This one is the 22 liter. Pick what you want, but this one, from the color, the size, to the zippers and the organization, they nailed it. Congratulations, well done. So if someone's looking for another good backpack, big fan of that one. Now, Drew, you have a $1,300 item on the table here.
Yeah, so this is about the cost of a new rifle, if not a little bit more, but this is actually an airsoft rifle. So one of the things that, this is
Fucking
not
airsoft.
probably an item
But
that
you-
someone's going to be buying for you, but I know it.
don't know if it's legal. If you could, I'm pretty sure there's paperwork involved, but you could gift your firearms, or you could buy firearms for someone here in California. I don't know. Don't. This is not legal information. This is just me talking out loud and thinking. but I don't have an AR. I have an AR-10. Okay, so I could use an AR. Goddamn, did I just brain fart? AR-16, 15. Jesus Christ, I'm pretty sure I'm fucking up over here. I'm fucking up real bad. AR-15. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I fucked up. You guys go ahead, talk shit in the comments down below. AR-15. I don't have an AR-15 with the 5.56 round. I have an AR-10 with the 308 round. I need another rifle. Well, my brother has a AR-15, so he has like the M&P one, I think. But I got the Springfield, whatever, 308 and stuff. I got a shotgun and a pistol. And so far, that's all I... Well, eventually I'll get more. But one pistol, one shotgun, and a rifle. That's... I want more, but that's a good starter combo, right? Shotgun. It's the Springfield Armory M70 tactical one, so it's shorter barreled. Um, let's see, I have the Springfield. Is it Springfield as well? Yeah, it's Springfield Milspec A2 1911. I don't know how they fucking name it. Whatever. It's a 1911. Their version of it. It's not. It doesn't have any fucking Picatinny, any fucking rails. I can't put any attachments on it. It's just the old school version, but modern. Whatever. I got that one as a pistol. So that's 45 ACP, 308, and then the 12 gauge shotgun. So it's enough spending on firearms. But eventually I'll get more. Let's continue with the video.
Inevitably, we see it in the comment section every year. You guys are like, thanks for the list. I'm not sending this to anyone. I'm just using this for myself. If you're one of those guys and you're like us and you want to do some milsim, well, we've done milsim. But I will say one of the most difficult things for gun guys to get into is milsim, because it requires either blank fire rifles or airsoft guns, both of which are their own science. Believe me, we use a lot of blank fire guns on this channel, as I'm sure you've seen, and getting them to work properly always sucks. Not to mention the ammo is super expensive.
Getting that intro without any failures to feed was like awesome.
Yes, it was. In fact, yeah, everything that you saw in the intro of this was done with blank fire rifles. However, whenever it comes to milsim and practicing out with the boys, you're going to want an airsoft gun. And for all of us who have spent our whole lives shooting real guns, whenever it comes to an airsoft gun with all these electronics and weird things about them and like MOSFET system and all these weird names, like it's a foreign language, and I'm just like, I have no idea. So years ago, whenever I got my first airsoft gun, I went to Airsoft Barracks and I literally said, listen, I know nothing about this crap. Can you please just build me an airsoft rifle that looks like my own, in which case this...
I caught myself lying to you guys, okay? It's the Remington M70 tactical, and the rifle is Springfield St. Victor 308 rifle. My bad, you guys. I got them wrong. I got it wrong.
This is a BCM MCMR with an MCMR rail, 10-inch. Like, this is exactly what my BCM looks like. This is one-to-one. This is actually an official licensed BCM product, and they just built it for me. I didn't have to ask any questions. I didn't have to learn about it. They were available to teach me about it, but they built me an amazing rifle. And they do this on a grand scale. We've bought MCXs from them. We've bought, what was the one we bought?
The URGI, the Geisley one.
Yeah, like we don't get these for free from them. We go out and we spend our own money on these things. and they're phenomenal. And I'm able to then just hop into Milsim and not have to worry about my gun going down.
It just works.
It just works. And that's what I want. I just want it to work. I don't need to know how it all functions. If I wanted to, like, I could call up one of my nerd buddies and they would tell me. But I just want it to run. And so if you're looking to get into airsoft, or not really airsoft, because I don't care too much about airsoft. I care about
training with a gun like this.
If you're looking to get into a training tool, there is nothing more, I guess, kind of economically friendly than an airsoft gun. Sure, you could buy blank rifles, sure, you could buy sim guns, but in our opinion, airsoft rifles are the way to go, and Airsoft Barracks makes it easy. So with all that being said, guys, just keep in mind, like, all this stuff is cool, all this stuff is fancy. Please do not go into a penny's worth of debt for any of this. It's not worth it. Like, please do not do that. And if you have family members that are struggling, convince them to not buy you something, or give them something that's like a $10 item, right? Like, just don't, especially with the way the economy is right now, do not take on any debt. Sell some stuff this Christmas if you need to before you buy anything that we've recommended. And with that being said, I think like 99% of the items on this table we've all personally purchased. We didn't get it for free. It's just our stuff.
Yep.
So with that,
I have one thought, and then we'll kick it over to Kyle Lamb again to round this video out. So my final thought is the best present at the end of the day that you can give your family is your presence.
Yep.
This video is supposed to be for men. Now, see, this is how we are. We think about everyone else except ourselves. We do it all the fucking time, but hopefully it gets back on subject.
Present at the end of the day that you can give your family is your presence.
Yep.
Now that means physically being around on Christmas Day, during the holiday season, as well as not being on your phone. Your kids, your family, your parents, whoever it is that you're spending time with, you're not going to look back and be like, man, I'm so thankful that I spent an extra hour scrolling Instagram during the holiday season. Nope, your presence is a huge present that you can give to others.
And not just your presence, but also your attitude. And I'm preaching to the choir on this. I know the intro, we kind of like hinted at the fact that dudes have a rough time during Christmas. We don't feel sorry for ourselves.
No.
This is our lot in life. Like, it is what...
It's also a blessing.
It is. It's what
Yeah,
we as
it's
men
peace and quiet.
our purpose to do is to take care of others. Like, it is a blessing, not a curse. We love to poke fun at it. Now, with all that being said, how are we going to round
I
up this?
just did
Because
that too.
Christmas is not about just buying a bunch of stuff. It's not about the presents. It's not about the gifts. It's about something a lot
family.
bigger than that. And whenever
Family.
Kyle Lamb was shooting the intro with us, we asked him to share a couple of words to close out this video for us. And so I think he did a pretty good job of summing it up. So thank you. Have a very Merry Christmas. We wanted to get this out before Black Friday so you guys could save on deals. And with that, here are some words from our good friend, Kyle Lamb.
Well, we had a lot of fun making this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. You know, Santa seems to come around for Christmas most years, but we just got to remember why we're really celebrating Christmas. The birth of Jesus Christ. That's why we celebrate. And I hope that you folks out there will take a minute to reflect on that with your families, have a prayer, be thankful for what you have. In our family, one thing I'm always thankful for is
We all know he wasn't really born in December 25th, but we celebrate it on the 25th for reasons. Anyways.
cranberries out of a can, because that's my favorite. So now everybody knows they can cook cranberries, but I want cranberries out of a can. That's manna sent down.
We don't all celebrate it. Just fucking... I get it, guys. Fucking... Jesus. Find Jesus.
Cranberries out of a can, because that's my favorite. So now everybody knows they can cook cranberries, but I want cranberries out of a can. That's manna sent down from heaven. All joking aside, though, as young fathers and fathers out there, and I'm a grandpa, one of the things I have to remember, it's not about us. It's about the kids. It's about our families. So say a prayer. Be thankful. Yeah, enjoy the presents, but just remember that Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day, and he is the King.
Is hot.
All right. That's it for this video, you guys. I just want to share it. They did good with the intro, for sure. Now, some of the ideas and stuff. I wouldn't like this for sure. I need like a car repair, tire repair kit, maybe like a emergency bag with the cones and fire extinguisher and stuff like that. But you guys could get, let's see, like some of the stuff that they mentioned. I'm pretty sure solar charger would be good. This one comes with a bunch of cables, so you could directly like charge two USB Type C devices. It has the lightning charger thing. It has a Type A thing, and it has like a wireless Qi thing, so you could put like your Apple Watch or whatever your smartwatch to charge. And it has a compass that I don't know. It has a compass on here and a thermometer. I don't know how accurate that is, but I have a whole compass for that. Comes with the carabiner, and yeah, you can put it on your pack. Comes with the lights. Let's see this light right here. Oh god, this bright. Comes with the laser. And I'm not gonna use the laser on you guys because it's gonna fuck up my camera. But it has these lights, so super bright, shoots out further. The other one's more wider, and then you could switch the modes on it. Let's see. Oh, disco mode, and here's the laser pointer. I don't know if you guys can see that. Ah! I just got myself. I knew that was gonna happen. I go blind on you guys. Fuck. Anyways, yeah. Different modes, and then of course, this one's wider, so you could like. This one's for tent. You can hang it around inside your tent with the carabiner. Anyways, there's a bunch of stuff that you guys could get, dudes, for Christmas presents and shit. We're simple as fuck. Or just simply don't waste our money. If we're the breadwinners, then don't spend our money. And if you work, then buy something for us with your own goddamn money. Or don't spend at all. That's the best gift. And peace and quiet and food and other our mature rated stuff. Let's see. Let me actually go to my Amazon. Just to give you guys more ideas of what I mean. This is the stuff that I buy off of Amazon. And let's see what I have in my car actually. Solar charger. That's like my next big thing to do. I'm gonna get a solar generator. I just need to wait for a good pricing on it. Ignore these Elegoo Mega or whatever. I'm trying to learn about electronics and stuff, and these two I have in my car. I already bought some other stuff so I can learn about electronics and stuff. Yada yada. I have a DJI Osmos. I have a not a GoPro, but it's like a GoPro. It's an action camera, just like that. This is in my car just so I can buy extra batteries for it, and this is a battery holder and charger. This I have on here for some reason. I have the sudden urge to write shit down, but in something kind of old school-ish, like leather, like a grimoire. Been watching a lot of anime or like just movies, some or Lord of the Rings. You know, when a fucking computer engineering student, so a lot of the stuff I do it digitally on my tablet or don't write notes at all. So I don't know why I have the urge to fucking write and use my fountain pen, but I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with it. But I have it here just in case I actually go through with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll learn how to draw or fucking just write shit down. I don't know. Or mix. I don't know. Like, I have this notebook that I'm going to be using and refilling with the same type of notes that's for the field. Go out camping, hiking. I'm going to write down like radio frequencies and shit that I need to know, like from my area and shit. Another good thing, actually, you guys could get them radios. This is $60, but you could find cheaper ones, like $20, whatever. Get them radios, ham radios, whatever, and that's another good idea. Instead of using cell phones, or if your cell phone is charging, or you guys want to save battery and not even turn it on while you're hiking, or out in the outback, you don't get signal. Radios, go old school. Anyways, what was I gonna do? I was gonna show you guys some of the stuff that I buy. All right. The thing about yes, I order stuff off HelloFresh. They bring the food to me. Sometimes or most of the time, I don't feel like going out and buying it. Let's see. Just buy stuff that people use. Guys are that simple. Just get something that you know they're gonna use, and we'll be happy with that. All right. Dude wipes. Can never have enough dude wipes or sanitation wipes of any sort. Um, if it's for the dudes, get them dude wipes. Um, Shampoo and stuff, cologne, whatever. Nah, don't go with the normal shit. I recommend if they don't have an Atlas that you get them an Atlas. I recently got a. It closed on me. Restart Firefox. Let me close this down. Firefox closed down on me. They don't want me telling you guys the secrets. Let me check real quick. No, it says I have internet and OBS is still running, so it's just Firefox fucking up. Let me close it down. It's frozen. Well, anyways, I guess I'll just. Oh shit. Not responding. No shit, you're not responding. Terminate. Quit Firefox. Okay. And then let me try to restart it. See if it works. Yeah, it worked. Now let me get this on OBS. I'm gonna end the stream pretty soon, you guys. Open selector, Windows. Alright, there we go. Alright. So I recently got like an Atlas. Now, I know we use GPS, we use Google Maps. I use it all the time. Even when I know where I'm driving, I just do it all the time. But you never know when you're gonna need to go old school. And I don't know. Guys will get it. Learn how to read a goddamn map, and then you could get these. Just find one for the state that you guys are in. That way they have it just in case. There's a lot of truck drivers that should have atlases. My eldest brother doesn't have a damn atlas, a road atlas, and he's a damn fuel truck driver, and he doesn't have an atlas. When he has no GPS, I mean, luckily he knows where he's driving to because he got used to the routes and shit. But if you get lost, and not lost, but like shit happens, and he has to find his way out of a bad situation, he's gonna be fucked. Because the GPS, if it goes down, then he's gonna be fucked. A road map, whatever, atlas, for the state that he's in or the area in the state, just get him an atlas. Get whatever dude in atlas, and then I don't know, get them into map reading and shit. It's a skill, very useful skill that all adults should fucking learn how to do. Stuff without technology, and just in case shit goes, I don't know, EMP goes off, whatever. And then I also got a road atlas for like all all of basically in North America. So I had this one for the U.S., Canada, Mexico. So eventually I'm gonna go traveling and shit on the road and hiking. Again, my plan is to go to all the national parks, state parks. Fucking probably put it on my YouTube channel as well. Fucking go on and do stuff that I've been wanting to do. Once I have the time for it, I'll probably go by myself. I don't give a fuck. Like whoever doesn't want to come, well, too damn bad. But I got plans. This one's more for the road. Uh, there's other maps and stuff that you could get for, or you can even print out topography maps for free. That's a whole nother thing that Dirty Civilian and other YouTubers make videos on it. Jesus Christ, I do order HelloFresh too much, huh? I don't want to go anywheres. Nah, but I be busy as shit, or I like to multitask, and I be putting too much shit on my plate. I want to do too much, and I don't have enough time of the day, and I have insomnia, so I do stay up. Fucking, I don't get that much sleep, but I don't know. I still be filling my plate up with projects and stuff in mind. That's probably something useful to have like a notebook or whatever, that journal fucking shit. Write shit down so I could like fucking relax and actually fall asleep and shit. And then, all right, these are the next plans of the day or the month or things that I want to get done this year, this month, this week, whatever. Just to. I also have a whiteboard for that though, but something so I could keep track of. I don't know, whatever. Elegoo Uno R3 Smart. Yes, I bought myself a robot car kit. This one's for basically for kids, but doing stuff like this on my own on the side while I'm in computer engineering classes and stuff, because there is a class where you're gonna be using or learning pretty much the same shit, except the curriculum sucks, and the professor I'm taking this semester, uh, I'm just gonna say college is scam because of many reasons. If it wasn't for my GI Bill, I would not go to college. Like, I could learn all this shit by, you could learn everything by fucking doing it by yourself, reading textbooks, the internet, YouTube. You could literally learn to do everything. I'm just doing it for the stupid not certificates, but the stupid ass degree. I'm gonna get my associate's degree in computer science by the end of this year, and I'm gonna go for my bachelor's in computer engineering. Hopefully my master's. Just keep going and learn as much as I can in school, whatever they're gonna fucking teach me, and while taking classes, learn on the side, find time to do it, and also have fun and not just like academic stuff, but like actually do stuff. Yes, I bought another one. This one is a robot tank. So, dudes will love this shit too. If, well, not all dudes nowadays, right? But Tinker, this one's a goddamn tank, okay? Kids, males love this type of shit, okay? And some girls actually nowadays, but whatever. And they get to learn how to do electronics and stuff. Anyways, Creality, this is my filament dryer. I got a 3D printer. That's too expensive. You guys don't need to buy anyone stuff like that. But if they have a 3D printer and you know they need some more filament, get them a variety of different filaments. TPU, I'm currently printing another phone case for my mom for her phone. Let's see. Some stuff you see on here, I didn't buy for myself. I bought for my daughter. I think Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I bought her a Nintendo Switch too. I bought her Hello Kitty scarf, colored pencils and stuff. A blanket, and some plushies. Girls like, goddamn, like, no matter what the age, they all love Hello Kitty. Jesus Christ. These college girls, too. Hello Kitty. Fucking everywhere. Oh, remote controls. If they're a gamer, buy them remote controls. These are the 3 remote controls that I bought. Easy SMX, the Fly Digi. This one so far is my favorite one. This one I have, it's gonna, like, I haven't been using it that much, but this is gonna be like my PC remote. Um, came with a, you see that thing in the bottom? It comes with a charging stand. And the little thing, there's like a little LED bar in the bottom that lights up white. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's see. Ignore the food. Okay. Dude wipes again. Yeah, I'm telling you, you can never have enough dude wipes. You could use them for more than just wiping your ass. You could use them for your hands. Okay. They're a lot better than dry wipes or toilet paper or napkins. Buy those too. Don't skimp out on the regular shit, but these are like the premium shit that premium shit, premium type of wipes that everyone should have. Dude wipes, unless you're gonna shower every time you go to the bathroom. Just take care of you guys selves, Jesus, or make sure that them dudes are taking care of themselves. Fucking nasty, don't even know how to wipe. Anyways, uh, micro SD card. If I don't know if they have electronics that can use that micro SD card. This is for my Steam Deck. Stuff for my Steam Deck. Cologne. This one I like this one. I like the scent. It's not too expensive, but if you guys are gonna go that, no one likes getting cologne on Christmas. But fuck it, if you're gonna get it, this one's pretty cheap. You could get a big old thing. Smells pretty good. Nautical Voyage, Eau Toilette, some shit toilet, fragrance for a man, fresh romance, whatever. This shit right here. Search this up, get the big 6.7 floor ounces one. In case they don't know how to wipe their ass or shower, make them smell good somehow. Ooh, this any dude will definitely, no matter what, it's real. So don't get it for kids and stuff, right? Teenagers. But get him a goddamn katana. Who the hell is gonna say no to a katana? Okay, yes, I have a katana right here. Yep, this thing is nice. Made by Cold Steel. It's not expensive. Oh my god. I just don't like the sheath. Alright, I want like an actual, I don't know, just not this material for as a sheath, but yep, I got myself a katana, you guys. Just in case my knife doesn't work, my guns don't work, or I run out of ammo. Zombie apocalypse. Fuck around, find out sword right here. Have it right next to me too. Although I shouldn't have told you guys that, because it was supposed to be a secret. Fuck around, find out, you guys. Fuck around and find out. Food. Might as well. You could order people food. Amazon Fresh Delivery. Let's see. Oh, this is not for the dudes, but I got Meta glasses. Like the new ones are super expensive. I'm not gonna get them until they get cheaper. But Meta glasses, they come with a camera, up to like 3K recording. All right, and then I got the transition glasses, the color transitions to purple. Okay, and you could get them in your prescription. I don't need it yet, but later on I could get prescription lenses when I go blind. Charge them up. This is how I recorded when I took my daughter to Legoland. Check out the prices. The Ray-Ban ones are cheaper. If my daughter saw me with them, and I showed her how it worked, and she wanted Ray-Ban, freaking Meta Ray-Bans, and I'm like, all right, I'll get you something, because your mother won't. Transition lenses right here. So clear. This one turns blue. So hers turned blue. So it starts off like when it's sunny outside, it'll be clear, so they can see. Well, actually, opposite. If it's dark outside, it'll be clear, so they can see. The more sunny it gets, it starts turning darker. So it shades, gives you UV protection. So it's a good idea. I used to get like the really cheap sun polarized sunglasses and stuff, the sports ones for like $20, $15. But I use those all the time. They have Bluetooth and they have speakers, so you could listen to music on a walk or whatever, and then you don't have to take your headphones out anymore for a nice walk. You could listen to Bluetooth. You could use Meta AIs, or you could turn that shit off. I do all the time. I don't really need it, unless I'm telling it, hey Meta, fucking turn on the what's it called? Turn on the music, or pause, play the music, skip the music, or start recording, or end recording. That's pretty much it. Phone cases and stuff. This is before I had a 3D printer and stuff. The 3D printer I did not get off of Amazon. Let's see, what other things you guys get? That's pretty much it for the last 3 months. 2025, actually, let's see what I have purchased. Long handle for, yeah, shower scrubber and stuff. I'm trying out these new silicone ones. They don't really like give you that scratchy feeling. It's like softer. So I don't know how well it's working and stuff. I might actually get like the old school brush again, just like one of these but old school brush, because like I don't know why I need to feel that it's scratching and exfoliating my skin. This thing is a lot more softer, so I don't know how much how well it works. I mean, it's working, but I don't know. It doesn't scratch you while you clean yourself. Whatever. Food. Guys love food. Stuff for my daughter. Stuff for me right here. Or visitors, because they like I have the Steam Deck and I have emulation and stuff, so we could all play video games on my Steam Deck. I could playing. We could play Mario Party together. Whatever. Dude wipes. Steam Deck stuff. Sort. Okay, we left off here. Amazon first delivery. Stuff for school. Stupid ass mythology book that I didn't want to purchase. I mean, not like Greek mythology and stuff like that, but in video games and movies. Discrete mathematics. I don't know if you want to learn C++. This is the mandatory book for one of my classes at the college, community college level. Um, it's pretty good. But if you want to learn C++, get it directly from the dude the creator of C++, and then I'm also doing stuff online to learn or programming, backend programming on boot dev. That's another thing on my YouTube that I'm doing. Logic and computer design fundamentals. This is for the computer hardware. I don't know. Just take your guys' pick. I'm just gonna scroll through all the stuff. Um, there you go. DJI Osmos 5. This is the action camera. This is a microphone. This is this and this combo I'm gonna use when I go hiking. See, I'm pre-planning. Bicycle. Lights for my bike. So go bike riding at night, and they can see me and not run me over. Storage shelves. I'll probably get some more. To that's where I put all my like books and nerdy shit. My freaking 3D printer, and then that's where I'm gonna put my solar generator to connect it. I'm gonna have solar generator. I'm trying to be kind of a prepper, you guys. Stuff for my bicycle. Uh, you can never go wrong with food. Just cook something good at Christmas and Thanksgiving, and you guys will be good. Sensodyne, that's whatever, toothpaste. I have whitening toothpaste with like 5% hydrogen peroxide. but you can't use that shit all the time because it'll chip away at your enamel. So I have this to even it out, so I can switch back and forth. I don't know, whatever. Take care of my teeth, because if you drink soda or coffee, it discolorizes your fucking teeth, and I don't like that. But I like soda. This is no sugar. I be drinking no sugar soda now and got used to it and stuff. So uh the sugar really fucks up your teeth even more. Uh, Pillows, food, yeah, just a. We're simple as fuck. Like we'll take anything, whatever, or nothing. Just peace and quiet. All right, that's gonna be it for my for this video, you guys. Put any comments down below if you have any ideas or any suggestions of shit that men would like for as a gift for Christmas, or just any fucking holiday. Put that shit down in the comments, because some of these people some of these people do not know how to give gifts to dudes for some fucking reason. Anyways, that's it for my video, you guys. Hopefully you guys liked it and I didn't waste your guys' time. Remember, Twitch, Kick, Live, and YouTube and Rumble. After I cut off and my videos get deleted on Twitch and Kick, you can still find them on my Rumble and YouTube channel. That is it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time.